Sigmund Freud believed that the human mind has a remarkable ability to protect itself from overwhelming experiences. When someone experiences trauma, the ego can split off painful memories or emotions, hiding them from normal consciousness. This process, which Freud explored in his early studies on hysteria, is called dissociation. The mind isolates an incompatible idea or memory, something too painful to face, allowing the person to continue functioning in daily life. But while this protects the conscious self, it creates tension in the subconscious, which can show up as anxiety, panic attacks, or intense emotional reactions. Many of these dissociated parts remain dormant for years, but sometimes they appear in dreams, personified as separate beings. Dreams then become a safe space where the subconscious communicates what has been hidden or split off. In my own experience, I struggled for years with severe panic attacks. For a long time, I couldn't understand why I felt so anxious or why my mind seemed to fracture under pressure. During therapy, a breakthrough came through a dream that personalized the split parts of my psyche. It was the first time I could see them, understand them, and connect them with my panic attacks. This dream became a window into the way my mind had protected itself, yet at the cost of fragmenting my inner self. It revealed why the panic attacks happen, why the parts of me couldn't function as a team. I dreamt I was on a beautiful beach, soft white sand stretching into clear, calm water. I was about to start a diving lesson. I wasn't alone. There was a girl and a boy in the learning group, and another diving instructor. The instructor warned that a crocodile had been in the water a few days ago, though it was supposedly gone. The instructor focused on the girl first. She was terrified. She couldn't even put her face in the water. She was crying and scared, but the instructor patiently held her in shallow water, saying, "Just put your face in first. We'll do everything gradually." The boy was obsessively meticulous. He inspected every part of his diving gear, inch by inch, focused only on equipment, oblivious to everything else. I felt the instructor was too busy to take care of me, so I put on my diving gear and went into the water alone. At first, everything was fine. I saw nothing but sand and water, no coral, no fish, just emptiness. I didn't go further because the water grew deep and dark, and I remembered the crocodile. It was time to return, but suddenly the diving gear became unbearably heavy. I couldn't climb back to shore. Luckily, the instructor came and pulled me out. Later, we sat around a fire on the shore, me, the girl, the boy, and the instructor. The instructor said, "It's time to work together as a group." This dream is a vivid example of Freud's theory of dissociation. In this case, the instructor represents the conscious mind or the therapeutic guidance that can help integrate split parts. The girl embodies vulnerability and fear, a part of me that was dissociated due to trauma. She holds unprocessed anxiety, afraid to face reality, needing patient care. The boy represents control and hypervigilance, another dissociated part, obsessively meticulous, focused on safety and order as a survival mechanism. These two parts are disconnected from the conscious self and from each other. When they cannot work together, the mind experiences internal conflict. This internal conflict is what manifests in real life as panic attacks. In the dream, I tried to go alone. That represents my conscious self trying to navigate trauma independently. But the heavy diving gear shows the burden of carrying dissociated emotions without guidance. The inability to climb out reflects how overwhelming it can feel when these parts aren't integrated. Finally, the fire on the shore and the instructor's message about working together symbolize the first step toward integration, acknowledging each part, giving them space, and learning to cooperate within the psyche. From the stream, I learned several crucial lessons. Panic attacks are not random. They are signals from dissociated parts of the psyche asking to be seen and acknowledged. Dreams personalize split parts. Showing them as distinct beings allows us to recognize and interact with them. Integration is possible. Therapy, self-reflection, and recognizing these parts can help bring the psyche together. Connection to real-life triggers. I realize that my panic attacks often occur in moments when my emotional needs are ignored, symbolized by the girl in the dream, and also when I am working hard, trying to do everything perfectly, and things still don't go as planned, symbolized by the boy. This dream illustrates that panic attacks are not just physical or random. They are tied to how my internal parts feel unmet or out of balance. Recognizing these patterns allows me to approach my anxiety with understanding rather than fear, and provides a roadmap for working toward internal cooperation and emotional healing. Dreams are a safe space to explore these hidden aspects of the self. They allow the mind to communicate what is difficult to process consciously and help guide us toward healing, awareness, and wholeness. Dreams can reveal the parts of ourselves we often avoid, the dissociated pieces that carry fear, control, or vulnerability. By observing these parts, acknowledging them, and working toward internal cooperation, we can reduce panic attacks, understand trauma, and move toward wholeness. What do you think? Have you ever experienced dreams where parts of yourself appear as separate beings or characters? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. If you want to explore more about how your subconscious communicates through dreams and how to recognize split parts of the self, subscribe and join us in this journey of dream interpretation and healing.